Okay, I'm up on top Tumble. You can see the road now going into Cross Sands there, and this road then goes down through Tumble. Now, surgery is there, okay? I'll explain about the surgery now. My dentist is down there. And of course, this road goes to Llannon. So we'll go in now to Darren Lass, okay? In we go. I'll show you this bungalow now. As we go in, the bungalows are down here. There's houses down here as well. And I know a few people living here. I came up here 3 years ago to see about an empty bungalow, but I didn't want that one. I didn't go for it. And I spoke to a chap here who's in the same class as Colin in school. And also the chap here, well, there's two here, two men living here. One was with me in the same class as me in primary school, and the other one in secondary modern school in Portobello. Anyway, before I go down the bungalow, I'll go down here and show you the complex. There's a complex down here. Down we go. And here we are, the old age complex. I can have food in. Everybody who lives in an old age bungalow by the complex can go in and have food in the complex. And we'll go further up the complex, and I'll show you now the path. There's a path here, right? And it goes straight to the surgery. I'm explaining all this now because I'll show you the bungalow, and it's only about 10 meters away from the complex and the path, and I can easily walk to the surgery, something I can't do here in Pontiets. I got to drive down to the surgery. Anyway, we'll go around now to where my bungalow is. I say my bungalow, I haven't had it yet. Although I keep thinking I'm going to get it. I don't know. It was up on the list last Friday, and I put in a bid for it, but the 7 other people put in for a bid as well. There's a few people I know here, and this is where Paris lived. Paris lived over here. And of course, it was a shock to us all that he died, committed suicide, and I took a card over to his widow then, and his children are there. They called me in for a chat, but I didn't go in for a chat. I was busy that day, but I took a card over. And it is one of the big shocks I've had in my life, that Paris, who was such a athletic, strong, healthy man, were captain Tumble a few seasons. I worked with us underground. He's a good old boy, Paris. A very nice chap. I remember asking him, I said to him one day, Paris, you're such a nice chap, but on the rugby field, and you're playing with Tumble and Captain Tumble, I said, and you're so nice. And he said to me, Clive, but he said, when I'm on the field, I'm a different person, he said. I'm not so nice then, he said. Oh, he's a good old boy. Anyway, we're coming into the car park. There's old age bungalows here, right? Oh, I forgot to show you the old age bungalows further up. But anyway, oh yeah, the chap living here, I think it's that house. No, wait a minute, I think it's that house. It's Di. He's in the same class as me in school, same age as me. I go and see him now and again. Well, it's been over 3 years that I've been up here. I used to go up here regular and go and see Di and ask if there's any bungalows empty. Anyway, we come into a big car park here, and I say a big car park because there's lots of room to park a car here. You see, there's plenty of room there. Well, it looks now that there is because there's not many cars here. Maybe it's that type of day. I don't know. But anyway, there's a place to park a car here. And this is the bungalow that's empty that I put a bid in for. Right, we'll zoom in now, right? And I'll show you a few things here now. First, look at the view. Look at the view from this bungalow. You can see Drevach and Capel Sion over there. The view is absolutely out of this world. Now, a lot of my friends have been on to me, why do I move from here when I've got such a good view here? But look at this, there's a better view here. Of course, the mobile can't pick up the view because I'm not in the back of the bungalow. But I've got a photo of the garden, the back garden, that was up on the list. Well, the photo of the bungalows, and you can see now there's blinds in the window because this was back in April, you see. There's no blinds in the window now. It's all bare. And there's no carpets or nothing there. So it's a bit of work to do it out. But as long as I get some time to do it, I'll be able to do it. Right. So the view here in this bungalow is better than the view I've got here. So these friends of mine who say, oh, what do you want to move for? Because you've got such a good view. Well, look at this. I got a better view. And also, when it comes to walking, you see this gate down here? See it there? There's a path behind that gate going all the way up to the woods. So I won't have to go far to go for a walk. All I've got to do is cross the garden and out in the path, and I'm up in the woods. And of course, this is nearer to Armorford for me. It's a short drive to Armorford. And the last few weeks here, in this rain, and I haven't been going anywhere in the car because I don't like driving in the rain, I've been realizing how important it is for me to move because there's nothing here. You know, I love living on my own. I love being on my own, but I like to go out there for a chat. But in this weather, we've had rain for the last non-stop rain for over 2 weeks. I don't see anybody. But up in Darren last year, I can pop over the centre to have food and talk to people. And a short drive to Armorford, like I said, you see, it's got everything. This bungalow, and it's got everything that I want. But will I get it? Because it's said the problem is, you see, I had Ponteberem down. I had Ponteberem down as my main area where I want to live, you see. And then Drevach. I didn't have Top Tumble, although on the application form, you've got 3 places where you name. I did have Top Tumble third, you see. So now I've changed Top Tumble to first. And I don't know if the council will notice that because they ask you, why do you want to go to this place? You know, for example, now I had Ponteberem first, and I was putting down the form that I want to go to Ponteberem because I worked in Pentramar over there. I went to school. I know more people in Ponteberem. I've got more friends and all that, right? Now, of course, I changed that now to Top Tumble, saying that I got more friends in Top Tumble, but whether they'll pick it up in the form, and I don't know, because there's 7 others going for this bungalow as well, and I'm waiting now to see if I've got it. I will be very disappointed if I don't get it, because in the last year or two I've been bidding for bungalows, and I've been changing my mind because they haven't got the view or the walks that I like. I've been going to see them and I don't like them. But this one, I'm going all out for. and it's Tuesday today. If I don't hear anything in the next 2 days, I will know that I have not had this bungalow. And it's a pity because everything's here. The walks, the view, and of course I got photos of inside the bungalow. It's really beautiful bedrooms there, and the kitchen and everything is absolutely brilliant. So it's everything I want. But will I get it? That's the point. Okay.